Are they gonna kill off another character? Ugh! Stop killing characters I like. That's not fair. Wake up, Maine. There he goes. Thank God.
Action!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren, and today I am going to be reacting to episode 5 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. This one is called All Eyes on Me. Now, I have been thoroughly enjoying Cyberpunk so far. The art is gorgeous, the story is intriguing. I've had a lot of fun trying to figure out exactly what's going on, especially because I have no real knowledge of the rest of the game itself. I kind of barely realized that it was based on the game until I was told in the comments essentially that it was in fact a video game. And I kind of remembered a little bit. I knew that there was a video game called Cyberpunk, but it did not occur to me for whatever reason that this was the same. Like, it just didn't occur to me that it was the same thing. So everyone who has been so helpful in the comments and like explaining some stuff about Night City and explaining the bits about some of the cybernetic parts and all of that, I appreciate you all so much, because you really have started to help me like actually figuring out what's going on, and I appreciate you so much. I do read the comments, and I love that you are helping me out with this and explaining things so thoroughly. It's cheers to all of you forever. So we are gonna play our drinking game today. So the drinking game is basically whenever I say something really dumb, we take a drink. You can also take a drink when you want to, or if I'm cheersing a character, because sometimes the characters do something that is worthy of a cheers. So in that case, we cheers them. But that is the drinking game, essentially. If I am an idiot, I will take a drink, and you should take a drink as well. I'm very excited, again, to continue this series. It's not necessarily a series I think that I would have picked up on my own, so I'm super, super glad to continue to watch it. I love to step outside of my typical zone, so thanks again for everyone who has recommended it. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. We also would appreciate you becoming a Patreon. You do get the content early. You get unedited content. You get to help decide what it is we watch. So many perks for becoming a Patreon. And if you can't right now, that's totally fine. We understand. We love you anyway. Just make sure you're liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos. We appreciate all of that as well. So thanks again. And now let's go. Let us watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners, episode 5, All Eyes on Me. I'm very excited, guys.
No, something is.
Ooh, that was fun.
You got laid, didn't you? You did.
I love him.
Don't you remember baby's first Grand Theft Auto? Sakalima was his.
Oh, okay. And so he knows, right?
A problem.
So he knows the Tanaka, right? He's made that connection. Interesting. Again, I still really want to know if he's gonna just take up that guy on his offer in order to get in, because that's something he can offer that these guys might need.
Say what? Kiwi, are you accusing our punk kid of going to some stiff-ass corp school?
Bonafide Arasaka Academy dropout.
You two ever hear of a little thing called privacy?
Apparently not. Shit, I don't think so, kid. She does not give any kind of crap about privacy.
Let's move.
Ooh, hello. He looks smug.
Hey, don't tell me you're not the Jimmy Kurosaki, are you?
Who's asking?
Knew it was you. Totally. Huge fan, sir.
Somehow I wasn't expecting David to be a good, like, actor. But he's doing a good job. That actually, I think, lends some credence to my theory that he's going to be going undercover pretty soon. Like, because he's actually pretty good at this. Ooh, that's cool.
Find him, quick!
Come on, Maine.
Are they gonna kill off another character? Ugh! Stop killing characters I like. That's not fair. Wake up, Maine. There he goes. Thank God.
JK took David with him, looks like.
So maybe it's like more of a plot then. Because if JK is working with that Tanaka guy who wants David, then it would make sense that like the two people who are working together like that, he would know who David is. So maybe he's taking him to Tanaka in order to make him test out that tech that he wants him to try, yeah?
It's you and me.
Nice. I do like this team up.
Especially if that dick pops the EMP again.
Won't pop shit if we zero him.
Yeah, zero him.
You're pissed, aren't ya?
So, all right. So if he's been kidnapped in order to test this tech, then he doesn't have to go, and he's not going to be going undercover for it. But that, I mean, that still might happen. Like, he still might have to just do this undercover thing, but he might also just been kidnapped and be forced into it too. Because otherwise, why take him and not Maine? Ah! Holy shit. Oh,
Who's there? Cyber Psycho!
they're setting him up. Ugh. Okay, so they're setting him up in order to take the blame for this freaking massacre. Probably to force him to work for them. Ooh. So his acting, okay, so the reason I think that they got him, they showed that he's a good actor is because he is going to have to go undercover, but he's going to have to be sneaky one direction or the other, right? He's either going to have to be fooling the crew, or he's going to have to be fooling Tanaka, possibly both, but oh, they're setting him up so that he is forced to work for them.
I just woke up in here.
Those guys, oh my god. Wow, they're terrible shots. So is he going Cyber Psycho? All right, so is he going Cyber Psycho, or we know that this guy is the chips guy, right? And we also are introduced to David originally when he was like watching a Cyber Psycho through that chip. So is that this again? Is this the same chip? Is this the same guy? Is this the same? So that he's been chipped and he doesn't know it, right? He's unconscious and he's like now reliving this the Cyber Psycho thing again. There. Okay, I'm calling it. None of this is happening. This was all the chip from the guy from the first episode. Bam, let's go. Okay. Because he doesn't have that. Jesus. Torn to pieces. Bam! Called it. Oh, yes. Cheers to me.
What is it you're after? Attempting to ambush me like that? Clearly you've done your homework.
So I sort of called it. It's not the guy from before, I don't think. But I did kind of... I did sort of. I'm going to give myself half credit.
But it's not often you find someone who can go toe-to-toe with a psycho squad. Oh my, what a gem. Truly one of the best I've seen in a long while. I have stellar expectations for you too.
Oh.
And what a marvelous surprise to see that you haven't snapped already.
Oh, this guy's a crazy person.
No, stop! Oh?
Yeah! They win.
You got me.
Oh no. Poor David.
On drones!
Bingo!
Call them off!
I'm afraid I can't. Just enjoy the show. Custom spec, fully bulletproof, my pride and joy.
I like this guy. I mean, obviously he's terrible, but he's so fun. I do appreciate a bad guy who is just living for it.
Lucy, come on!
Yeah, get to work, Lucy. What did he trip on? Nice. Okay, so... Sorry. Like, they are shot and nothing happens, and then they fall 6 feet and they just shatter just because she short-circuited them. Like, okay.
Any more tricks like that and I'll kill you myself.
Of course, pinky promise.
He's so fun.
Right.
Okay. He's lost all of his vigor. That was quick.
I'm built different. I just know it.
Believe yourself to be special?
Why not?
They keep changing the color palette. Like, it's green, it was green, and then purple over here, but then when they pulled out,
one of two ways. You either lose yourself forever.
it's
or
purple
die.
again. Like,
No in between.
it just doesn't look the same. This is interesting. I wonder if that means anything. There he is.
As requested, the record of your ride today has been expunged.
My son's being discharged from the hospital tonight. Your standard edit will do.
How about that?
My patience is running thin.
Unfortunate is right. Yeah, would have made our job a whole
He just,
lot
like-
easier with you chin deep in beady titties.
Do you have any idea who I am?
Ah.
Forget about your
Good
panic
job,
button.
Lucy.
We've got to jam her up.
She looks so bored. I'm just jamming. Wow.
Not fucking now!
No. Okay, I don't want to see anything bad happen to Maine. Again. But I will say, Papa Tanaka is like 12,000 times better than his son. Like, when it comes to using this stuff. Like, the kid had to do that, like, jab, like, before, like, he actually even made contact. This guy knows what he's effing doing. That's badass. For a suit? Yeah.
It is you.
It is you. Oh. Wow.
What a pain in the ass.
Jesus.
Guys, trauma team's incoming.
Say what? This bitch has trauma coverage?
So, is that, like, was David just imagining that? I mean, this guy did just torture him for a while. Ugh. Grody.
Kid, we gotta move. Come on. Trauma finds us here, we're dead.
Anyway, that was episode 5 of Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I mean, so much. And Tanaka is wild. I was not expecting him to be a badass. I wasn't. I was just sort of expecting him to just sort of be like a guy in the shadows pulling the strings. He's like the, the corporate dude. But no, man's got some skills. And apparently he knows how to use those, the implants a lot more than his son did. Because his son had no idea what he was doing with this guy. And again, I do wonder, like, why did JT, that guy, why did he grin like that? Why does he think he's gonna win? Like, I mean, he's dead, but why does, like, a lot of times if a character does that in a movie or TV show where they just kind of grin at the hero like that, it's because they know that they've won somehow, even though they're dying. And I just wonder what is gonna happen with that. And I hope we get more, like, flashbacks or something with him, because he was fun. Like, he was really enjoyable. And the fact that they said that, like, he just stood there like a, an idiot or whatever, it's like, makes me wonder, was that a suicide? And did he manage to, like, was he uploading the VT or what, the brain dance? I wonder. I don't know. Very interesting. I wonder what his whole game is. I wonder if they're gonna bring him back, if it's gonna return to him, or if we're gonna meet anyone else like him, if we're gonna get any. I really at least want flashbacks, because again, I really liked him as a character. He was a lot of fun. And now we're gonna get to see a little bit more about Tanaka and, like, what he wants and what he's after. I'm really, yay. We get to find out what he wants with David, I think. So I think I was wrong about David needing to go undercover one way or the other. That doesn't necessarily seem like something that's going to happen, which is unfortunate. I think I would have liked to be right about that, but that's fine. I'm still curious to see what is going to happen next. So that was Cyberpunk episode 5, All Eyes on Me. Next up is episode 6 called Girl on Fire. So if you are enjoying this series, please join me for that next time. Again, thank you so much. If you are watching this, if you're liking, commenting, subscribing, share this with your friends. If you can become a Patreon, we would super, super appreciate that. We adore all of you, and you know, you might even get a chance to decide what I watch next, which is always fun. And make sure, you know, this is fun. I've been enjoying this, so thanks to everybody who has been with me on this journey so far, and I will see you all in the next video.